I'm Anna Mann, actress, singer, pickpocket. These are my men. These are man's men. Anna Mann's men, man's men. The show's called Man's Men. Man's Men's. It's called Man's Men's. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Anna Mann. These are man's men's. Well, I've been married a lot of times, of course, and divorced more, which is strange. We've never quite been able to work that out. Scientists at Yale have attempted to solve that mathematical problem, but they just can't. But there you go. Husband number one, his name was... crap. He was a lovely man. He really was. Absolutely, really funny. We had a lot of fun together. A lot of skipping, I remember. Just skipping around the room. And often he would feed me things, you know, and I would throw things at him and he would catch them in his mouth. You know, we were very young. We were very, very young and very, very silly. We didn't know what marriage was, you know. We thought it was a competition. But we loved each other deeply, probably. And he was a really lovely man. He really was. He had some wonderful, wonderful impressions he would do. He did a very good one of a duck that we met. You know, a duck that we'd seen at a pond. And I remember him sort of going, whack, whack. And I was going, what are you doing? What are you doing? And you go, I'm being the duck. You know, so it was all just like that, really. I wish I could remember his name. We were together for 14 years. Well, let's just call him the forgotten one and be done with it. And then, of course, number two was John Smelsy, the only man I've ever loved. You can try your best, but you'll never beat John Smelsy. He had a very strong right arm, but nothing on the left. He could get us on the helter-skelter for free. He knew everybody. Jam donuts? Just ask John, he'll get you them. I remember when John died, it was like losing all my toes. Just, sorry. When we lost John, it felt like I just lost all the hair on my body, like that. Husband number three, Jim Peach, lovely chap. Sadly, we lost him in the marketplace of Marrakesh, and he's never been seen again. Denny Golightly. Now, he was a character, a real rogue. If someone was being annoying, you know, you'd just get him pissed and then point him at them and push. But he was very romantic when we first met. People don't know this about him. He would form these little poems. I'll see if I can remember one. Anna, I love you. I like being above you, but also underneath you. He was not good. And we would fight all the time. And I gave as good as I got, don't worry about that. But we would fight all the time, you know, just fighting and fighting and fighting for hours, you know. And then we'd make love for an hour or two, you know, making out, just fucking really. And then we'd start fighting again. And then we'd make love again. And then we'd do a puzzle. And then we'd make love again, then we'd fight again. If you have a relationship like that, a bad relationship, you've got to get out, girls or boys. You really do have to get out because it's not good. You become addicted, you see. You would become addicted to these bad boys. And the only way it stopped was when Denny went flying out the window to his death, sadly. Strangely enough, that happened while we were doing the puzzle. Get us on the helter-skelter for free. He knew everybody.